The sublime majesty of Mulatu Astatke there with the track humbly entitled Mulatu. That says it all, really, from a fantastic album of maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And I'd like to welcome back into the studios live Mulatu. Thanks for coming on down.
Thank you so much again. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Stop, I'm doing nothing. Yeah. Stop it. It's all you, big guy. Hey, and you'll be playing at the Order of Melbourne this Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is sold out, as you'd assume, and Sunday there is a handful of tickets left. So we urge you to not delay and to. I got to say, from the show at the Forum last year, was it this year that you came out for the Melbourne Jazz Festival? I think so. Yeah. That was incredible, and it had to be seen. So
really was nice.
If you missed it, you have to go. There's no two ways about it.
That's great.
Yes. Now, lately you've been you were part of the Red Bull Music Academy, helping to lecture students about Ethio Jazz. How was that? Was that good fun?
Really, very, very interesting. You know, I met quite a lot of youngsters there in different places. I was lecturing in Canada and where was it? Germany and Portugal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Portugal was so interesting. There are so many youngsters came over, and what really makes it interesting is like we share our experience with these, young musicians, and they select great musicians from different schools who scores high scores musicians, and they built like about 6-7 studios there, and we let them do new compositions of their own. Yeah. And they will have a competition at the end of the programs, things like that. And really, it was so interesting. And I met some really very talented kids who really compose some very interesting music.
There's lots of great young bands around now who are playing Ethio Jazz. I mean, not solely necessarily, but incorporating it into their sort of like their styles as well, which is you must be happy about.
Really am. I'm really, really pleased about that, And, wherever I go, I hear group playing Ethio Jazz. Like in France, there are so many of them. In Holland, so many. In England, in Germany, in Sweden, Denmark, and Finland. There are a lot of great groups.
Don't forget our own Black Jesus experience.
Yes, and here we have the Black Jesus.
Yeah.
And this music is really spreading all over the world, which I think is great for myself and for Eastern Africa, I should say.
That's true.
Because most of the music in Africa are known from West Africa, in Europe and somewhere else.
Yeah.
Nothing happening in Eastern Africa. So I think now Ethio Jazz is actually really making the Eastern Africa also to be known very well.
Well, it's making such a noise that you've been nominated for the best African artist at the MOBO Awards in England at the moment. So,
well, just keep the finger crossed, man. I'm in the top 3 now.
You're in the top 3. Did you hear that?
What happened? Yeah,
you got to vote, people.
You got to vote for me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the least you can do.
Yeah, great.
Well, and also there was a little Mochila did a little DVD pack of your live performance as well. You and Arthur Verocai and an orchestra playing something else that was pretty nice too. I'll show you later.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. They're straight up guys. It'll be fine. Don't
worry. Fantastic.
I heard a rumor that there's perhaps a book, there's perhaps a film. Is any of this true on the life of Mulatu?
Yeah, there is one book written by UNISA, the South African University, book entitled The Making of Ethio Jazz.
Oh, okay.
And also we have a film just came out from the timeless Mulatu, from Los Angeles as well.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
this is
great. Yeah. I mean, there were musicians like Benny Muffins, Williams from Miles Davis saxophone players, and trombone players from Duke Ellington Band, and had very interesting Cuban rhythm sections.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I really had fun. It was a big band, and there was also Joe, a trombone player from Boston.
Mm-hmm.
I really had fun. It was a beautiful sound.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, really great fun.
I've got to say, yeah, it is a great project. So, yeah, that's the Timeless box set. I think it's coming out as a single CD, an LP soon as well. But, more of that later.
You see. Wait for that, yeah.
It's coming, it's coming.
Okay, great.
We should now hear a track from your latest, and perhaps some would say your greatest LP, Mulatu Steps Ahead, which is also out on Strut Records on vinyl and CD. So you've chosen the first track.
I chose the Radcliffe because it features Ethiopian traditional musical instruments as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have like very interesting instruments like the masingo. We have an instrument called washing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a fusion because I was at Harvard. So how I composed this music was so interesting because on our program, now I'm a fellow of Harvard, and there were about 40, 50 of us on the Radcliffe programs at Harvard University. And we were actually, there were about 2 or 3 composers, but the rest were scientists, physicists, chemists, and mathematicians, and people talks about people's nerves and things like that. So we used to do a program every morning. One morning, probably I do my talking and teaching and whatever. And there would be like 40, 50 people asking questions and, just brainstorming and talking and experiencing. And the next day would be probably a chemist. And we'll do the same thing. And the other day could be the scientist. So it was really a very, very interesting program. Imagine, like, be able to talk and discuss and experience about all these things in this world.
It's a great opportunity.
A great opportunity, and it makes you really very great and makes you know things all over the world. So this music also, it reminded me of what we were doing at that time at Harvard. And here you can hear Ethiopian musical instruments, you hear, the jazz flavors, you hear the vibes, you hear the piano, the trombone, and everything. So it's a mixture of all kind of musical instruments, just like we were mixed up. So this what I'm trying to reflect on this composition.
Fantastic. Well, get down, people, and dig Radcliffe by Mulatu Astatke. Oh my. The track Radcliffe by Mulatu Astatke off his brand new record, Mulatu Steps Ahead. Thank you so much for joining us today, Mulatu.
Thank you for inviting me. I've really enjoyed myself, and I hope you'll have a great time on Sunday and Saturday concert here.
That's right.
I think great musicians, and we have good communications. I hope people will enjoy it.
Oh, I know they're going to enjoy it. Don't worry about that, Jack. Thanks so much for coming in, Mulatu.
Thank you. Take care. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. We're going out with a club banger right now, so expect to get down at the order. I'll see you on the dance floor.